Hey everyone, DirgeGaming here with another Starcraft 2 Art of the Storm 1v1 commentary. Just in case you missed it, these replays are from the ASUS ROG tournament that just finished up, I believe, on Saturday or Sunday. Either Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days. I think it was August 1st to August 3rd. And I forget, I want to say they released the replays like a day or two after the tournament, so all those games are now out and available to watch, so I will be trying to cast as many of those as possible. Now, most of them are best of fives, so I'm not going to be able to get through all of them because that is just a ridiculous amount of games to cast, but I will be trying to get a majority of what I can in there. So, but this first best of five is going to be between Quantix HyuN and Complexities Pro. We have HyuN spawning down here in the bottom left side as the red Zerg, and we have Pro spawning up in the top right side as the green Protoss. Now, this is going to be on Neoplanet S. And real quickly, this tournament was I believe it was double elimination because of just the way all the rounds were set up. There's like probably close to almost 30 games per round. Or per group per round? I don't know. I forget how it's organized. I just have folders on my desktop that I go through. But we are going to be seeing a pool first here for HyuN, completely standard, as well as the gateway, followed by the assimilator here for Pro. So both these players playing completely standard. No sort of cheese or anything going on for the moment, which you usually don't see. Usually you'll see standard play up until you get either 1 or 2 games won, and then you'll start seeing some cheese thrown in there, because you don't want to be throwing something in there that can sometimes work. Where if you're a better macro player, you're not going to want to do cheese right off the bat. You're going to want to kind of keep your opponent guessing. So we do have the hatchery going down now for HyuN. He is a little supply capped here. No Zerglings coming out, no Overlords coming out yet. We do have some Zerglings rallied over to Pro's side of the map. So that supply block there, kind of annoying. A little annoying. We have the Cybercore just about done here for Pro, as well as a Zealot on the way. So these Zerglings by the time they get over here, the Zealot's going to be ready to chop them up a little bit. We do have the Mothership Core on the way now, as well as what looks like is going to be his Pro's expansion. Now, these Zerglings are going to be able to get some damage in. They probably will not be able to deny this. Might be able to get a little bit of a harassment on the mineral line, but this Zealot, wherever this Zealot has gone, maybe he canceled it. That is completely possible that he canceled that Zealot, which is unfortunate for him because he might have to force the cancel on this. Oh no, Mothership Core is here just in time to fend off these Zerglings for now. We do see a few Queens on the way now for HyuN. So he's going to get a nice strong economy going down there. Link speed is on the way, as well as Warp Gate. So nothing too crazy going on yet. Should be seeing some nice stuff going on relatively soon because of the short rush distance on this map. That's kind of the only reason I don't like playing it, because I'm not the most aggressive player in the world, so I kind of just, I have to get a little defensive. I like sitting back playing a long macro game, so this map, especially against Protoss, I'm always waiting for that nice early cannon rush, which we all know and love. Unless you're a Protoss player, then you actually do love it. And just ignore my sarcasm there. So we start to see a little bit of creep strike going on for HyuN now. Supply is still pretty even. Zergling just trying to poke in there a little bit. I think it looked like that sentry was attacking something. They're just scouting around the map now, just trying to see if there's any proxy pawns, which there is not. Usually we see at least 1 or 2 by now, but not a lot of ground to cover on this map, so usually they're discovered pretty quickly. Both players playing really just relaxed style of play, like a macro style of play here, which is completely not unusual for HyuN, because he usually wants to go for that longer macro game, from what I've seen anyway. Not a lot of cheesy stuff, not a lot of crazy out of the ordinary stuff from him. Oh, we do have 2 more guys. We have a starport now with the Phoenixes out here. 2 more geysers on the way. They're just about done, actually. They are done now. He's going to be saturating those. And I don't know if he's going to go for any sort of Colossus, or maybe just stick with the Stargate, get a couple of Void Rays. Oh, we do see the 3rd hatchery almost done now for HyuN. Lots of drones down here. These drones are going to be moving on up to this base, which will be done in just a few moments here. Phoenix is just flying around the map being annoying as usual, picking off all the overlords, or most of the overlords anyway. I think, no wait, I think he did get all the overlords, minus this one just floating around in the creep here. Gonna move those overlords back to safety. A couple spore crawlers here to just defend the drones, defend the queens, because that is one thing Phoenixes will do, is pick up your queens and just destroy them, and that is very annoying. So just doing that, getting we see a Robo Bay now. So could be a couple of mortal, could be a Colossus play coming out here very, very shortly. Not a lot of units really. Yeah, we do see the Robo Bay going down right now. Hydralisk Den is going down for oh, did they still took out the queen? I guess that was Sport Color wasn't done in time. These Phoenixes still gonna. I don't know if that's worth it though. A queen for a Phoenix. I mean, yeah, he has so many queens, so it's not really a huge hit for him. Hydralisk Den is done. We do have +1 missile attack and Glider Reconstitution on the way now for HyuN, and we're seeing a Forge finally going down for Complexity Pro here. Macro Hatch is going down. Lots of, not really lots, I thought it was more upgrades than it actually was. Grew Spines is on the way, so it looks like there's going to be some Roach Hydra play coming in soon. May want to get Hive Tech for Vipers, or at least get a Spire down. I do not think he knows anything about this Colossus tech though. So that could end up hurting him in a little bit here. These Phoenixes are just flying around being annoying as hell, just picking off as many drones as they possibly can. These Zerglings just kind of chilling out here. They see that there's no 3rd, and that Pro is not moving out as of yet. I do have 9 Hydralisks on the way, 5 more Gateways on the way. So it looks like we're going to have an 8-gate push here really soon. 2 Colossus, this one done, this one on the way now. Going to be here for Pro, as well as the Extended Thermal Lance upgrade, almost done now. Or not almost done, like halfway done. But yeah, we should be seeing him move out relatively soon. He's starting to get a little army together here. Still behind in supply, but not really a huge force for either of these players. Yeah, we do have the Spire on the way now, which is good because I don't think he sees it yet, but he's going to be needing those Corruptors in a moment. So we have 14 Zerglings on the way now. 14, not going to be able to do that much damage. No Baneling Nest here either, so they're not going to be able to do much of anything. Spire is just about halfway done. We could see an engagement right here. This is looking like it's going to be in Pro's favor here. These Colossus are just going to melt these Hydras and Zerglings. Got a bunch of sentries in there to start force fielding. He's just coming up here to check if there's a base. I don't think he knows that there's not a base, but we do see a time warp going down right here. These Colossus just going to melt these Hydras. He has to be careful he doesn't lose any of them though. These Zerglings kind of in the mix here. He doesn't really see them. Losing lots of Hydralisks here to these force fields and Colossus. Did he lose a Colossus? Maybe? I don't know. I thought he had 3. I know we do have 9 Corruptors on the way now for HyuN though. Might be able to get a little bit of damage on this base here, but once those Corruptors come out, and he can take out this Colossus, this army is just going to rip right through here. He does have some Stalkers, he does have some Immortals, but these Lynx and Hydralisks, without this Colossus there to help defend them, that army will just be destroyed. So we should be seeing these Corruptors coming in here relatively soon with these Roaches, but we are getting some pretty decent, not the best force fields in the world, but a little misrally here with these Corruptors getting a little bit of damage. Might be able to take out this one. Does look like he's going to be able to take out that one Corruptor. These Phoenixes, they've got to be careful. There's quite a few Corruptors on the field now. I do some Roaches here. Might be able to get a little, where'd the rest of his army go? Oh, I'll strike his army completely. Oh, he cut it through the middle there. I do have a warp prism now, so that's going to be crucial to be able to warp in on the creep here. Seeing as he has no proxy pylons down at all. Do have some roaches on the way, but I don't know if roaches are going to be the right answer here. He's going to be able to take out one Colossus, should be able to take out both Colossus with these Corruptors, but these force fields just kind of completely just choking his army out. I don't know, the Colossus do go down, but now these Corruptors are completely useless. Going to be able to take out some Phoenix, but they're not really the threat. I mean, this army here is just going to be pushed right back into HyuN's natural. And this is not looking too good for him. These Corruptors just dying right here, not even getting controlled here. Just losing so many Corruptors, so many units. We'll be able to get off some nice force fields here in this choke if he's focused on it. Drones are coming off the line, going to be able to try to do some damage. Tons of Zerglings though. These Zerglings might actually be able to overwhelm this army here if we don't see another Colossus coming in here soon. But it's not looking like it. It looks like this army is just going to get destroyed here for Pro. There's some more roaches coming on the way. All the Immortals are down. These Stalkers don't stand a chance anymore. Queen's here to transfuse just in case they need it, but this Protoss army is actually a little bit more resilient than I thought it was going to be. Maybe he does still have a chance here. Just a few Queens against a few Stalkers. Although in a fight, I believe a Queen does beat a Stalker, so forced to retreat right there. Gonna have some Zealots just sneaking in the back here. Gonna try and do some damage, but these Zerglings and Roaches gonna completely deny any sort of aggression here. So now, both players relatively low on supply, not a lot going for either of them. HyuN did lose his third base, whereas Pro is still on 2 bases, which is slightly in favor of the Protoss. And we see him just recreating an army here. This Overseer trying to delay any sort of what he thinks is a Colossus, but not so much. Not really a lot going on here. I mean, he's going to take out that pylon here. Pretty nice creep spread. But we should see him starting to rebuild this third base relatively soon. His income is hurting. I mean, both of these players, though. Protoss slightly ahead, but relatively even Harvesters, too. He must have lost a lot of Harvesters and when he sent his all of his hard drones at his natural to help defend. So I'm kind of surprised, though. I thought Pro would be a little better off with his economy, which we're kind of seeing right now. We do have a almost 20 supply lead here. So HyuN is definitely aware of Pro moving out right now. I do have +2 missile attacks on the way, as well as 8 more Hydralisks, which I believe is the correct choice right now, because we're not seeing any Colossus at all from Pro here, which could end up hurting him. I mean, even one Colossus against this this army here, he doesn't have that many Hydralisks. So even that one Colossus could just help melt out that back line, because those Hydras have range. And yeah, the force fields are going to be there, but I don't know, this Protoss army is looking kind of scary. Plus his warp prisms right here, going to be able to keep warping in units even on the creep. Doesn't have to worry about taking out any of that creep. We're going to see these nice force fields. They're just blocking out all those drones, all those Hydralisks in there. Just delaying the attack for now. He will be able to get some shots in on those drones, but lots of lost mining time here for HyuN. If he's able to hold this army back right now, this could cost him the game. It looks like he's just going to be able to be choked out on these force fields, though. Corruptor's in here. Corruptor's going to be able to take out this warp prism, but not much else. I mean, he's just slowly losing all his Hydralisks, all his Roaches. Zarg's going to be trying to come in here and do some damage, but not be able to do anything at all. And at this point, he really doesn't even have any drones left, and he's going to GG out of there. Yeah, he just got caught in a tough spot here. Losing that third base was key. If he hadn't lost that third base, he would have been a lot better in the economic field, and he just would have. I think he would have come back a little bit stronger and then put up a little better of a fight. But because Pro was so far ahead in the economy from keeping his second base up, he was just able to push back and come back a lot faster, a lot stronger than HyuN was able to. So good game. I will try to cast the rest of this, the rest of the series between these two players. But like I said, there are so many games out there. If you like this video, yeah, definitely leave me a comment, drop a like, or even subscribe. That'd be awesome. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And definitely go check out my pro gaming playlist if you haven't already. I do cast. I'm starting to cast quite a few pro games and stuff now. So If you guys like that, let me know. If you want to see me play more games myself, let me know. You know, if you want to see more strategies, anything like that, you know, I am making these videos for you guys, so yeah, definitely let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.